Nara Narayanam Chaiv Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Tato Jayamudiraye. Yes, ma. Yaar Gopika Gita yaar pad pora.
It's me, uncle.
Yeah, sing ma, sing.
It's fine. And then
Jayati Tedhikam Krishna Janmana Vraja Shrayata Indira Krishna Shashvadatrahi Dahita Drishyatam Krishna Dikshutavakas Vayidhrata Krishna Tvam Vichinvate Sharadudashaye Krishna Sadhu Jatasat Sarasi Jodara Krishna Shri Mushadrisha Suratanathate Krishna Shulkadasika Varadanikato Krishna Neha Kimbadha Vishajalapyayat Krishna Yana Rakshasat Varshamarutat Krishna Vaidyutanalat Vrishamayatmajat Krishna Vishvato Bhayad Rishabhate Vayam Krishna Rakshita Mukhi Nakhalu Gopika Krishna Nandano Bhavan Akhila Dehinam Krishna Antaratmadrik Vikhana Sarthito Krishna Vishwaguptaye Sakha Udeyivan Krishna Satvatam Pule Virachita Bhayam Krishna Krishnidhuryate Charanamiyusham Krishna Samsritar Bhayat Karasaroruham Krishna Kanta Kamadam Shirasi Dhehina Krishna Shri Karagraham Brajajanartihan Krishna Veerayoshitam Nijajanasmaya Krishna Dhamsanasmita Bhajasakhe Bhavat Krishna Kinkari Smanu Jalaruhananam Krishna Charudarshaya Pranata Dehinam Krishna Papakarshanam Tranacharanugam Krishna Sriniketanam Phaniphanarpitam Krishna Te Padambujam Krunupucheshuna Krishna Krandhi Hruchayam Madhuraya Gira Krishna Valguvakyaya Budhamanognyaya Krishna Pushkarekshana Vidhikari Rima Krishna Veeramuhyatir Adharasidhuna Krishna Apyayas Yasvana Tava Kathamritam Krishna Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Krishna Kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Krishna Srimadatam Bhuvi Ginanti Ye Krishna Bhurida Jana Hari Om.
Hari Om. Beautiful. Narayana. See, Krishna was born after 6 children of Devaki were killed and Balarama was born. Now, these 6 children who were killed were earlier life children of Kamsa only, as he was Kalanemi. So his children only he killed. Means what? Kamsa represents ego. So ego has these 6 enemies inside. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Macharya. That has been killed, then only you gain spiritual strength. 7th and 8th Krishna, the spiritual urge is born. That is the importance of those 6 children. Those very same 6 children whom Kamsa has killed. Later, towards the end of the Bhagavatam, second this thing, on request from Devaki, Sri Krishna brings them from Yamaloka, actually Sutala. They were under the custody of Bali Maharaj. Brings, and Devaki Amma, to her desire, feeds them with breast milk. With that, their prarabdha is over. After Devaki Amma's milk, they go back, permanently released. So this is the story of all of us. We have to eliminate the negative vasanas, feed them with positive vasanas. And by the touch of Bhagavan, you are released from all those negative factors. So, after that, we saw that Bhagavan was taken to Gokul. Why Bhagavan has come to eliminate the evil forces, mainly the Kauravas and Jarasandha and all that. Why was he taken birth in the jail and went to Gokula? He could have been born in palace because he has to only eliminate the Kauravas and Jarasandha, all kings. No. Spiritual urge, if it has to develop, it has to develop in a sattvic atmosphere. In the palaces, there is only Rajasic atmosphere, mostly. Gokul is full of love. They know nothing but love. In that atmosphere, the spiritual life has to grow. And after you come to Gokul, the inner enemies have been eliminated by Kamsa. Now, there are some more enemies whom you discover. All enemies are yours only. You discover as you transact in the world. As you transact in the world, you discover some more enemies. These enemies also have to be eliminated. Thus, Bhagavan, who has taken the avatar for Dushta Sikshana and Sishta Rakshana, eliminates one by one. The first to eliminate after coming to Gokula is Potana. She is deceit. She comes like a mother, but with the intention of killing. Then comes Bakasura. Not Bakasura, Shakatasura. Shakatasura is your wheel of births and deaths. That has to be also cut. Then Trunavarta, desires, endless, goes in circles. Then various leelas are there, but after that, he has to eliminate Vassasura, Bakasura, Aghasura, etc. All these, I told you up to Trinavarta. Vassasura is attachment, Bakasura is pretense, Aghasura is complete evil mind. Agha means sin. Aghasura, sinful mind, sinful, evil intentions. So one by one has to be eliminated. After that only, you can eliminate the main enemy, the ego, Kamsa. After eliminating all of them, Sri Krishna goes to Madhura and eliminates Kamsa. So that is these Bala Leelas, various episodes. how he eliminates each one of them. Bhagavan's elimination is not like our killing our enemy. Bhagavan's elimination is to release them from that negative quality, take them closer to him. That is Bhagavan's killing. Because is there somebody who is other than him? All are him only. Different people come to the world with different vasanas, which are necessary for all others to encounter and to evolve. To encounter and to evolve. Therefore, Bhagavan, with all his love, takes care of each and every one. And from whatever level they are, he elevates them. So in the process, he destroys their evil. That is called Bhagavan's eliminating, destroying the evil, not the persons. He doesn't destroy any person. Right? So now the next episode or the first in Gokula is Putana. Putana means one who is purified by the touch of Bhagavan. Purified by the touch of Bhagavan. You know, when Krishna Leelas are encountered, Bhagavatam is encountered, especially in Krishna Leelas, there are 100 times more stories outside than in the Bhagavatam. They are all interesting because Bhagavan, whatever anybody says about Bhagavan is true because there is nothing outside him. Whatever anybody says about Bhagavan is right only because there is nothing outside him. So we take all of them because they are doing it out of love, their expression of love. Today I am going to read out to you 3 or 4 verses from Krishna Kathamritam. Krishna Kathamritam, we also have a group by that name, is written by Leela Sukha. The way he enjoys Bhagavan, thinking about Bhagavan, amazing, but imagining Bhagavan, amazing. You will see 3, 4. You will also enjoy them so much. So like that, different people have imagined Bhagavan differently. Different people have spun their own stories. One of the stories related to Putana is, she was Bali's daughter. When Vamana entered the arena, she was so fascinated by Vamana because he was a kid and short. Fascinated, she wished, how I have a son like this. But when he arrested her father, she felt she should kill him. So with both these urges, motherly urges first, second, vengeance, Putana comes there, like a mother and wanting to kill. These are all not authoritative. I can tell you these are all imaginations of people only. But we have some lessons to learn. Do not take the story seriously. What is the lesson? Whatever vasana you have, you will have to give vent to it by your experiences in this life or next life. Your vasanas have to find a vent. So therefore, all the time, have good vasanas. So even if you take number of lives, you will only have pleasant and good experiences. That moral only we have to learn from this story. Do not take the story to be serious because it is not there in Bhagavata. But we have a message there. So this Putana is one of the Rakshasas Kamsa has appointed to eliminate Krishna because Narada has given him a hint that he is growing somewhere. He is only Devaki's son. So on Narada's hint, why Narada is hinting against Bhagavan itself? Because those are the reasons through which Kamsa can be eliminated. Whatever Narada does is only to eliminate those people, Kamsa. Again, Narada's elimination is not evil. He tries to help everybody evolve. He tries to help everybody evolve. In Narada's incidences, it's always win-win situation. Everybody gains, nobody loses. So, he has, because he was told Krishna is somewhere, the story is also similar in Bible. Same thing Ashariri said about Jesus, and they sent people to kill all those people born in those days. Here also, born in that period, Kamsa sent different people to kill all those children. See, you may now feel Kamsa is bad, but we also may sometimes get this type of thought. You wish somebody is eliminated for your security. This is food for thought. Nothing to do with the story, nothing to do with Bhagavata. Because it happens to all of us. Somebody giving you too much trouble, too much sorrow, you feel he is eliminated. That fellow is giving you sorrow because you needed that experience, vasana. Bhagavan only has sent him, number one. Number two, okay, that fellow goes. Is your life clear? You won't get another problem. So in your life, you wish 100 people are eliminated for your security. Is it not better, instead of 100 people eliminated, you are eliminated? Hey, but that's too idealistic. No, you should be eliminated, not death like this. If your ego dies, you have no enemy. All enemies belong to the ego because you have judgments. You have judgments, you have prejudices. These judgments and prejudices of your ego only come as friends and enemies. So if your ego dies, nobody has to die, and you will have no problem from others. Right? These are the messages you have to get from these stories. Otherwise, we are listening these stories for nth time. Right? Nth time. Inspiring. Bhagavan's story, especially Krishna's story, even if you live nth time, inspiring only. But should it only be that? Should it not help us in different ways? So these things should be thought about by us. Right? So now, Putana is one of them whom Kamsa sent to eliminate. She comes there as one of the most beautiful ladies, society lady, highly polished and cultured. Sakshat looks like Lakshmi. Nobody dared to stop her. She was so attractive. Nobody stopped her. She went to the cradle. And Bhagavan knew she is coming. He pretended as though he is sleeping, closed his eyes and sleeping. Why did he pretend, close the eyes? These again chamatkars, people's imagination, beautiful imaginations, not in the original, but lovely. You hear them. He closed the eyes and asking Rama, see, I have to now eliminate the lady. It's not dharma. How did you do it? What was your answer for eliminating a lady? he was consulting Rama. Then he closed his eyes and asked Shiva, you took halahala from the Amrita Manthan. How did you take? Now I have to take poison. He's consulting Shiva. Then he closed the eyes and talking to Lakshmi, see, I am now going to touch another lady. I have no choice. All these chamatkars, the great thinkers have created for us to enjoy. Because whatever means you think of Krishna, whether jokes, whether stories, whether imaginations, your mind getting involved with Krishna takes the form of Krishna. Therefore, it does not matter. Let us not sit over judgment over them. But whenever we talk about them, we have to immediately say they are not in the original. Otherwise, what happens is people take them to be real. That should not happen. Then we are distorting the original book itself. So that also we have to be careful. So now this Putana comes, she goes to the cradle, takes the boy, and there is a beautiful description here. You know, in Vedanta, you have come across the famous example of taking the rope to be a snake. What happens if you take a rope to be a snake? You will only sweat, you will have fear, but no danger. But if you take a snake to be a rope, your life is in danger. If you take a snake to be a rope, your life is in danger. That is what happens to Putana. She took Krishna thinking he is a rope, but in fact, he is a snake as far as she is concerned. Right? And then I will read the original and explain. Balagraha tatra vichinvati. Please listen to these Sanskrit words, because all Indian languages have a lot of Sanskrit. So you won't completely not understand. Here and there you will understand. Even if you don't understand, you go on listening, you become familiar, and those words have a charm of themselves, the Sanskrit words. So don't close your minds when these are chanted. Whether you understand or not, don't close your mind. Balagraha tata vichinvati shishun yadruchaya nandagruhe asadantakam balam parichinna nija uru tejasam dadarshatalpe agnimiva hitebsi. Like the fire covered by dust or smoke, who has concealed his own tejas, uru tejasam, extreme tejas, parichinna, concealed, asadantakam, one who eliminates evil. This lady, Yadruchaya, when he was searching for the man, she doesn't know it's Krishna. Some boy is born somewhere, she is killing all children everywhere. So as she was searching like that, she enters into Nanda Baba's house. Yadruchaya Nanda Gruhe Asadantakam Balam Parichinna Nija Uru Tejasam Dadarsha Talpe. She saw him in a cradle or on a mattress. Agnimiva Ahite Basi. Vibudyatam Balaka Marika Graham Characharatmasa Nimili Tekshanaha. Our Krishna, knowing she has come, closes the eyes. Anantamarokya Ankamantakam Yathoragam, she took and she put him on her shoulder. Yatha Vuragam Suptam, the sleeping snake, Buddha iva rajjudi, thinking it's a rope. A sleeping snake, thinking it's a rope, you put on your shoulder. That's what Putana did. Tasmin tanam durjara virya mulbanam ghorankamadaya shishoho dadavata. She gave her breast to feed to Krishna, which was anointed by very strong poison. She gave her breast to Krishna, which was anointed with very strong poison. What did he do? Gadam karabhyam bhagavan prapidya tat pranahi samam rosha samanvito apibat. You gave me, sweet of you. You are my mother. You gave me. I should take it. So I take it with all my force. He did it. Along with the milk, her life also started flowing out. And then what does she do? Muncha muncha. Alam iti. Oh, enough, leave me. Prabhashini, nishpidyamana, akhila jiva marmani. Her life is also going out. Dakyamanasya. Then she fell dead, and her body is about 80 kilometers or 80 miles, because 8 yojanas or 1 yojana, very, very huge body, some miles. So they cannot take it to a burial ground. So what they did, even put it on a pyre, they cut it into pieces. They cut it into pieces, put it into a funeral pyre and burned. And when burned, she gave Bhagavan poison. When she was burned, all good fragrance was coming everywhere. Right? She gave Bhagavan poison. But whenever she was born, the whole atmosphere was filled with good fragrance. Dakyamanasya dehasya dhumasya agaro saurabha uttitaha krishnam nirmukta sapadyahata papmanaha. Right? Her sins have been all relieved by giving, though poisoned, breast to Krishna. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? If you give to Bhagavan your vasanas, even bad vasanas, when you give it, when you throw them out in the society with people, they hurt, the vasanas hurt others, and you also multiply these vasanas. You are ruined, others are ruined. When the same vasanas are given to Bhagavan, they are purified. He takes the vasanas and purifies you. That is why Narada Bhakti says, if you get angry with Bhagavan. Why are you not giving me devotion, surrender? If you are jealous, be jealous with Bhagavan. Like that, all your negativities, you only show it on Bhagavan. He will release you. That is what we did Prahlada, Stuti, Gopyah Kamat, Bhayat Kamsaha, Dveshat Chedyad Nrupaha, Sambandhat Vrisnayaha, Snehad Yuyam, Bhaktya Vayam Vibhu. By Kenapi Upayena Manaha Krishne Niveshiyat. Doesn't matter what method, let your mind be preoccupied with Krishna. Doesn't matter. Your mind be preoccupied with Krishna. You are getting suffering. All this Krishna is giving me. You are happy. Krishna Krupa. Right? Like that, connect every bit of your life to Krishna. Then what does he do? Krishna, one who scraps your vasanas. Krishna, one who attracts you towards him. Krishna, one who cultures you, plows you. That's Krishna. So this Putana was sanctified by, even though with evil intention, by giving her breast like a mother to Krishna. And she definitely got emancipated. The Bhagavata says this, Putana, see, they are not difficult Sanskrit words. Putana, Loka Balagni, the one who kills children in the world, Rakshasi, she is a Rakshasa, Rudirashana, who lives on blood, Jigansayapi, even though she came to kill, Haraye, Tanandatta, she gave her breast to Krishna, Haraye, Avapa Sadgatim. She attained Sadgati. Kim, Punaha, Shraddhaya Bhaktya Krishnaya Paramatmane Yachan, Priyatamam, Kim no Raktaha, Tan Maturo Yatha. Then what to talk about somebody with all love, even in imagination, give their breasts like mothers to Krishna. It's not necessarily only breasts and milk. Whatever you are doing, Patram, Pushpam, Palam, Toyin, Yat Karoshi, Yadasnashi, Yat Juhoshi, Yat Dadasi, Yat Tat Kurushva Madarpanam. Whatever you are doing, in every bit see Krishna. Every bit see Krishna. Paste bhi kaho Krishna Krishna. Rote bhi kaho Krishna Krishna. Gate bhi kaho Krishna Krishna. Pite bhi kaho Krishna Krishna. Khate bhi kaho Krishna Krishna. In every bit see Krishna Krishna. Is this so difficult? And this guarantees you liberation. It's not difficult. And it guarantees you liberation. Why are you not doing? That's called Maya. You are not doing it because Maya. After that, the Namakarana comes. Garg was their family guru, this thing, Krishna's family. This thing, he just comes and sees Nanda. I was just going, I thought I will see you. All drama. Nanda Baba says, my children are there. You are a great saint. Why don't you do Namakarana? Oh, if I do Namakarana, because I am the Purohit of Krishna's family, Kamsa will think they are Krishna Devaki's children and kill. Nanda Baba said, don't worry, I will keep it as a secret. We will do it somewhere in a Goshala, etc. So he names them. He does the naming ceremony. Awesome. So first Balarama. Ramayan Suhrudo Gunaihi Akhyasya Ramayati Baladikyat Balam Viduhu. Because he entertains everybody, he is called Rama. Because he entertains everybody, he is called Rama. Because of his strength, he is called, Bala is added, Balarama. Name is only Rama. The original Rama, he is also Rama. Parashurama also Rama only. Parashu, because he was carrying that axe. So he is called Parashurama. Here, because of his strength, Balarama. So all Ramas only. Asan Varnas Trayohi. Now Krishna's naming. Asan Varnas Trayohi Asya Gruhnato Anuyugam Tanuhu Shuklo Rakta Tatapi Taidanim Krishnatam Dataha. You know, all the words that Garg speaks have a hidden meaning. This person takes different colors, 3 colors, according to his janma in that yuga. Now he has taken the Krishnatam, black color. Pragayam Vasudevasya Kvachit Jataha Tavatmajaha Vasudeva iti Sri Manavigna Samprachakshate. Earlier, he was the son of Vasudeva, somebody, Vasudeva. So he is called Vasudeva. He says some Vasudeva, Vasudeva, Vasudeva. Earlier. But that was the truth. Earlier, he was the son of Vasudeva. Yeshavaha Sreyaha Adhasyad Gopa Gokula Nandadaha Adena Sarva Durgani Yuyam Anjaha Tarishyata. Because of him, you will cross over many hardships. In fact, there are more hardships which they got because of Krishna. But there are a few hardships, Krishna solved them. Now, why did he say you will get over a lot of hardships? Krishna's hardships, Krishna himself solved. They didn't suffer. Their hardships, Krishna solved, which he has nothing to do. Kaliya, which poisoned the Yamuna and cattle, everybody dying, he helped. The Maya's children, who were kidnapping the ladies and putting them in a cave, he helped. Nanda was caught in by the Varuna Bhagavan, he helped. Like that, several things he helped them to come over. His own problems, he only dealt, nobody else suffered. And who is Krishna? Why so much of music, dance, drama, and anybody who talks about him is exhilarated. The bhajans themselves get a different tempo. And why he is able to dance on Kaliya, sing on flute, several things. How? Because this is a beautiful word. Akila Kala Adi Guru. Akila Kala Adi Guru. He is the first teacher of all arts. Akila Kala Adi Guru. And then now his Bala Leela are being said. Krishnasya Gopyo Ruchiram Vichya Kaumaram Chapalam Shunvatyaha Kila Tan Maturitiya Uchuhu Samagataha Vaschan Munchan Kochida Samaye Krosha Sanjata Hasa Steya Swadattayatha Dadipayaha Kalpitaihi Steya Yogaihi Markan Bhukshayan Vibhajati Chet Nasti Bandam Bhinati Dravya Alabhe Sagruha Kvapitaha Yet Upakroshya Tokan Hastagrahyo Ratiti Vidipitako Ulukaladyahi. Yeah. So he will go to some house, he will see the calves being tied. He says, what? All milk belongs to the calves. You are taking and you are tying down the calves. So he releases the calves and they get angry and he laughs. And when he laughs, they enjoy. You know why they come to Yashoda to complain? This is said beautifully here. Srunvatyaha kelatan maturiti uchutu sama. Srunvatya, they come there not to complain. They want Krishna to do all this mischief to them. Why they come? They want to hear more and more about Krishna from each other, from Yashoda. They want to see Krishna. So the excuse is coming to complain. What a beautiful way. What an imagination. They come there to complain, not for complaining, to see Krishna, to hear more and more about him. What a beautiful way, right? So he releases the calves, and when they get angry, Sanjata Hasaha and Steya Swadat Yatha, and he enjoys butter only when it is stolen by him. If it is given, he doesn't enjoy. It should be stolen by him. Why? Butter is Navanita. Nita taken, Nava fresh. These are all beautiful thoughts given by Gurudev. Navanita. After churning, that is your karma phalas. New karma phalas are called Navanita. Because while they are churning, whatever they do, dohane, manthane, prechankane, whatever they do, they only think of Krishna. So all their karma becomes karma yoga. The phalas the Bhagavan takes. That phala, the fresh phala, is called Navanita. He takes off all those phalas. What about prarabdha karma? That he will take off in Vastrapaharana. Vastrapaharana, he takes off the prarabdha karma. In butter, he takes off Navanita, new vasanas. Therefore, he likes to steal and take only. And Vyasa is fond of this yoga. At least 50 different types of yoga. Even in Gita, how many yogas? The famous yogas talked is Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga. There itself he says Dukkha Yoga Viyoga. And several yogas. Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam. Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. In Gita itself, so many yogas. Here, Steya Yoga, stealing is a yoga. Samrambha Yoga, excitement, anger is a yoga. Whatever is a means to join yourself with Bhagavan. Using it as a means is called yoga. Here, Steya Yoga. Yogahi Markan Bhukshayan. And everywhere, when he takes the butter, he first gives to the monkeys. And here again, beautiful imagination, because they all helped him in Rama Avatar, the monkeys. So now he shares all his butter with them. Markan Bhukshayan Vibhajati. Chet Nasti, in case it is not there, Bhandam Bhinatti, he breaks the pot. Is it not true? If our vasanas are exhausted, what has to be done? Bhandam Bhinatti, cast off this body. If our vasanas are exhausted, Bhandam Bhinatti. So if there is no butter, he will break the pot. Dravyalabhe sagruha kvapito yati yat upakrosha tokan. If the butter is not there, he will pinch the children, make them cry. Hastagrahyo rachayati vidhi. And there in the height, he has his own ways of making the steps to reach them. Ulukaladyehi, through the pounding stones and all that, he will make his own way to reach them and take the butter. Chidram hi antaha nihita vayunaha. He knows what is inside. So he puts a hole, and when it comes, he distributes and he takes. Bhandeshu tadvid dvantagar. And in the dark room, where things are kept secretly, lumber room, he goes how? Dvantagare dhrutamaniganam swangamartha pradipam kale gopyo yerhi gruhakalpeshu swayagra chittaha. Through his, he wears this glassware and all that. So through that light, he enters these dark rooms, that light, and steals. And then once they said, Krishna has eaten mud. And Mother Yashoda, what? Why? Is there not enough butter? Why are you eating this? Everybody was telling about you. I didn't believe. Now your own brother Balarama says this. Why are you eating mud? See the beautiful words, how he says. Nam bachatavamamba amana sapule sarve mithya vishamshin. இவங்க எல்லாம் பொய் சொல்றாங்க. Sarve Mithya Vishamshanaha. Yadi Tatyagiraha, if it is true, Tarki Samaksham Pashyame Mukham. If it is true, see, I will open my mouth, see whether there is mud. And what does he see? Sa Tatra Dadrushe Vishwam Jagat. There is no mud, but the entire universe is in his mouth. Is it not mud? Yes. But why did he say they are telling lies? Because they are all inside him. Why he has to take from outside? So they are telling lies only. Right? Because everything is in himself. Sa Dadrushe Vishwam Jagastasnuscha Kham Akasha Dishaha directions Sadri Dvipabdihi oceans, islands, mountains, Bhugodams, Vayu Agnihi, Indra Tarakam, all the stars, Indra, Vayu, Agni, Jyotish Chakram, constellations, Tejo, Bhaswan, Vyade, Vachaha, Vaikarikani, all these various different manifestations, all that she saw. Indriyani, Manomatra, Gunastrayaha, senses, gunas, everything she saw. She wondered, Kim Swapna Yetad, Uta Deva Maya. What is this? Is it Swapna or Deva Maya? That experience, which is a Vishwarupa Darshan, this one type of Vishwarupa Darshan, he gives her twice. This is once. To Yashoda, he gives Vishwarupa Darshan. But he is a Mayavi. She sees and immediately he will make her forget. She forgot. She completely forgot that. And then, this is very, very sweet. Gopibihi stobitaha anrutyate Bhagavan balavad kvachite udgayati kvachite muktaha tatvashaha daru yantravati. Ni samatilla ama dance ade dance ade. Right? Bhagavan Bhalavati Kvachiti Tobhitaha, when they is enthused, when they have kindled his interest. Anrutyat, he danced. Bhagavan Bhalavati Kvachiti Udgayati. Pade, Varka Pade, Udgayati. Kvachit Muktaha. Sometimes he is very happy. Tad Vashaha Daru Yantravat. In their hands, he was like a wooden doll. He behaved like a wooden doll. They could handle him as they want. And that's not all. You see the cruelty, what they did to Bhagavan. Vivarti kvachit agnaptaha pitakonmana padukam bahuchepam. Sometimes they will say, Samatilla and the stool konda kondarva. Adu kuda paravailla. Serupu konda kondarva. Bhagavan gitta serupu kondar சொல்றார். அது இதுல போட்டிருக்கே பாதுகம். செருப்பு கொண்டா கொண்டாடுவார் பகவான் கிட்ட. பாரு என்ன கொடுத்து வச்சாங்க. பாஹோட்சேபம் கொடுத்து, and when he brings this tool, he will do like this because he is able to bring this tool. He's a kid. So பாஹோட்சேபம் கொடுத்து swanam the preetimavahan. Thus he creates love in all. And that is a one beautiful thing. Kriniti bhopalan iti srutva Satparam Achyutaha Palarthi Dhanyamādāya Yatha Sarva Palapradaha. He gives fruits to all and he goes to buy fruits. He is the fruit giver to all, goes to buy fruits. Pala Vikriyani, and that fruit he can buy by giving some grains. Because barter. And when he takes the grains, he's a kid. All grains go away on the path. When he goes to the lady, empty hands. But that lady is charmed by this man. She puts full his hands fruits. She had fruits. She lives on that. She can't afford to give. But out of love for Bhagavan puts. Bhagavan has what? Universe. She puts fruits. What did he do? He filled her basket with all precious stones, diamonds and all that. What a lovely these things, right? Dhanyamadaya yaya sarva palapradaha palavikriyani tasya chuta dhanya karaha chuta slipped of all the dhanyas karaha dvayam palehi. with 2 fruits. Apurayan, she filled up. And what did he do? Ratnaihi palabhandam puricha. He filled up the basket with ratnas, diamonds and all. Right? And then I told you, different people enjoy talking about Krishna's Leelas. One was Krishna Kadamrutam by Leela Shuka. Lovely verses. I will only quote 3-4 because we have no time. We have time for everything other than God, right? So we have no time. So I will only tell you 2-3. Mataha Amma Kim Yatunada Yenapa Dehi Chashakam Amma Tumbler Kudu Kim Tena Yedke Patum Payaha Pal Sapono Tan Nastya Ipaile Kadasti Yapo Vanishi Ratriki Nishakava Amma Ratri Enade Andakaro de when it is dark Ami Lachi Yugam Kanamuritar. Because Pal Ratriki Ratri Enna Andakaro Kanamuriti Nishap Yubakadama night Vandachi Dehi Timatuhu right Pal Kudma Muhu Vachojan Suka he pulls her sari Karshanodyatakaraha Krishnasya Pushna Tunaha. That Krishna, let him protect us. Then he goes and taps door of a gopi. Angulya Kahkavatam Praharat. Who is tapping there? Kutile. Hey, cunning girl, you don't know. Madhavaha. I am Madhava. Madhu, Madhava or months, Chitra Vayashi, they are spring. So when he says Madhava, Kim Vasanto, are you spring? No, Chakri. No, I am Chakri. Oh, Kim Kulalo. Chakri means Vishnu. She says, Kulalo, Patar, because he has the wheel. You know? Kim Kulalo. Nahi, Dharanedhar. No. I am the one who supports the earth. Oh, Queen Dijahva Panendraha. Oh, you are that Pamb. Dijahva Panendra. Naham Dharahi. No. I am the one who subdues the snakes. Kimase Kakapati. You are the eagle. No, Harihi. No. I am Hari. Hari means in Sanskrit monkey also. Kim Kapindraha. You are monkey. Ityevam Gopakanya Prativachana Jataha. Thus, the Gopakanya won over Krishna in every word that he said. And he made her. These are all his leelas. Right? Then there is one more. Kaspam Bala Balanujaha. Who are you? I am the younger brother of Balarama. Kimihate. What are you doing here? Man Mandira. Allah Vidum Buddhisenga Ure Madri Yam Vidin Nanchita. Man Mandira Shankaya. Yuktam. Okay. Tan Navanita Patra Vivare Hastam Kimattam Nese. Vidin Nanchita. Ana Ye on the Benda Idla Poi Kayo Chirke. Mata Kanchana Vastakam Rogaitum Maga Bishat. Chanat iti evam varavallavi prativachaha Krishnasya Pushnat. Amma Kalile Yang Beatle Mad Kanukuti Potudu and the Kanukuti Kano other third one there in the part layer can there. In the part layer can there. If idella the Krishna Karam ரொம்ப beautiful. நிறைய இருக்கு இதுவே சொல்லிட்டு போனா ஒரு வாரம் சொல்லலாம் நான் எப்படி சொல்ல முடியும் எனக்கு தான் இவங்க எல்லாம் டைம் போட்டுருக்காங்க பாப்போம் சோ இப்போ காயத்ரி வந்திருக்கா காயத்ரி ஒரு பாட்டு
எஸ் அங்கிள்
பாடுமா
எஸ் அங்கிள் हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं प्रेम भक्ति बिना उद्धार नहीं, प्रेम भक्ति बिना उद्धार नहीं, गुरु सेवा बिना निर्वाण नहीं, गुरु सेवा बिना निर्वाण नहीं, जप ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं, प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं, जप ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं, प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं, दया धर्म बिना सकर्म नहीं, दया धर्म बिना सकर्म नहीं, भगवान बिना कोई अपना 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 नहीं, हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं।
Thank you.
हरिओम अंकल।
நாளைக்கு குறும்புக்கார கண்ணப்பா வந்ததே பாடணும்.
Yes uncle, done.
Before the starting of the class.
Definitely uncle.
குறும்புக்கார, right?
Yes uncle.
Before the starting of the class, and as it goes, I don't think I'll be able to do Rasalila on 25th as thought. It will be on 26th. Rasalila
Okay, uncle.
On 26th, not on 25th, because it will be difficult for me. There's so much of beauty in this. Why to rush and miss? So 26th will be Rasalila, not 25th.
Yes uncle.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Thank you, Narayan.
हरिओम अंकल।
Hariom uncle, thank you.
Hariom uncle.